that should be it. We're good to go. I got something something to drink. I forgot to get water too, because of course, why not? 'Twas a scattered day, but a good day. So I'm a little low energy, I'm a little tired, but I'm in a good mood, so oh boy. I am excited to see these. Like, they're close enough I can imagine how they're gonna come out, you know? It's exciting. But yeah. Well, I'm Skuttz. Welcome to my stream. We're doing it today. I just want to get these done. I'm excited to just have another chunk of my backlog kind of wrapped up. Oh, yeah. I don't know what else. Let's see. Got the wrong brush. All right. Yeah. I don't really know. We're just doing this. I'm just if I can get these ones done. Ooh. I need to make a new emote. I don't know which one to do. I'm like, which one am I lacking? Which one do I need the most? I doubt we'll get that far today, but sometimes it's nice to have something to look forward to. I definitely want to finish the burger one, but maybe that one's less relevant. Also, I failed at multi-streaming again today. For me to do it correctly, I think I need to stream from Twitch as like the home base, because otherwise I have to go and like toggle all the interactivity stuff off, because if I'm streaming from YouTube and then sending it out to Twitch, they don't work they don't work. Slight problem. So I will have to try again on the multi-stream, but there's been less tech goblins. There's been less. I don't like this. Just shade it all back in and start over. Oh. I apologize for the late stream today. I had to go take care of something, and then I had to actually eat food. But I got on around 5, so the plan worked out for once. Hopefully it'll be a lot better for a minute here, just because I won't be changing so much stuff for a while. It's just about making sure that the stuff that I have is actually working. I don't know how... What? Yeah, I just want to go do just digital painting one day. Be done with sketching. Let's see. I was really hoping I'd have something to chat about, but I'm really tired. Trying to decide if I'm even decorating for Christmas this year, and I don't think I am. And it's just like, eh. It sucks. There's a lot of years I've had to not decorate because essentially I was moving. Every year they like raised the price of where we were staying, and then it got to the point where we couldn't afford it. So then we were like, well, I guess we'll move again. And it was always close enough to Christmas that it felt like it was a lot of effort to just have more stuff to put away. So it's like a little bit sad that way. I'm deciding to not decorate for Christmas because I really want to finish my commissions. I really want to catch up on my queue. And when I thought about it, I'm like, I'll get out my little tree I already have pre-decorated. But aside from that, I don't think I'm going to actually go out of my way to decorate for Christmas this year, just because it's energy I'd rather put towards getting work done. And I'm like, yeah, I got my little. I have pictures of it, but I'll have to find it again. I have a tree that's like Christmas flamingos. But to compensate, I'm like, maybe I'll decorate my stream up a little bit. So we'll see. I might do something over on Twitch. We'll have to see. If you want to follow me, it's Skuttz. Twitch.tv/Skuttz. Yeah. I'm over there here and there, like, I don't know. There's a lot more quiet streams and stuff over there, and the game streams and all the chaos. So, eventually, I will get my shit together, and I'll be multi-streaming on both places at once. I don't know if I'll be multi-streaming everything from Twitch to YouTube, but I guess anything on YouTube might be gone back over to Twitch. We'll see. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's it's hard to think about when I'm trying to focus on getting caught up, and it's more of those things where the more my attention's pulled in multiple directions, the slower it feels like my progress is. So we'll get there. I'm having fun doing what I can, just trying to like stream on the platforms and get to interact with everybody, and it's not the content that I would be preferable. Like, I want more drawing tutorials and stuff, but they'll be on the way. I gotta take care of the stuff I gotta take care of first. It's one of the tough things about being a freelance artist is basically I got behind. I got caught up, I get behind. I get caught up, I get behind. So I got caught up, and then I rolled my ankle. I tore 2 ligaments and sprained 2. So I wasn't getting around too well, and essentially a lot of these are kind of leftovers from that time period because I couldn't get over to finish them. So yeah, I feel really happy getting to get these just caught up and done, you know? I think it's really interesting. A lot of commission artists will sort of fall into this trap where they get, what the fuck is going on with this ear? Hold on, I gotta fix, what the fuck? What? That's the kind of stuff that if you guys see that, point that out to me. I don't think that that's supposed to be her ear. That looks really weird. What is happening there? The hell? I think this is supposed to be her ear. Or it should be. Something in that area instead. The fuck? Sorry. That's an anatomy fuck up. Let me see. All right. Oh yeah, I misinterpreted entirely. Holy shit. I don't think I actually even drew the ear I meant to draw, it looks like. That makes sense. All right, let's fix that. Adventures. All right, so. All right. That looks so much better. I think I'm actually going to not have... So that not be so prominent. So maybe it's the not going to be confused for an ear. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and erase. All right. All right, so now let's correct that layer and drop stuff. Ha ha ha, got my grabby stick. Yeah. Oh no, can my grabby stick pick up it? Oh no. Do we have a limitation of the device? What hotkey am I going to press? Oh no. Nope, nope, this is not working. Oh god. I didn't just Control Z everything? Okay, that worked. That was inefficient though. Just makes me... Can I just put like a magnet on this and then just have like a stick with a magnet and fish it when I drop it? Because like it's... You drop your tablet pens often enough. You drop... Like there has to be an easier retrieval method. Oh no. An idea is brewing. Would a magnet fuck with them though? I don't want to break my pen with a magnet. Something like a little one. It doesn't have to be... They're not heavy. I don't know. This requires research. Trying to think like what else. Just put a little... put a little string on it so if I drop it, it just kind of dangles like a pen at the bank. Or like at the grocery store where they're on like the little curly Q phone line strings. Oh my god, do people even know what those phone line strings are anymore? Like, are they even on phone? Like, nobody uses landlines and everything's cordless. It's always interesting. All right. I've already done. There we go. So now let's fix all this. All right. I managed to drink my tea without burning my mouth. And that's quite the accomplishment. I have an electric kettle, but it doesn't have any sort of temperature settings, so I end up usually just trying to like put some cold water in it and hope it balances out to not burning the crap out of my mouth. I love drawing. I'm so happy. And I finally got some stretches that are going to help me draw longer, so that makes me super happy. What else? Let's lock that and then go. All right. I love getting a chance to like just draw such a variation in expressions. Let me see. I'm gonna move. Yeah. These should be on the same layer, and then let's do multiply. All right. Let's go add some highlights in. I actually feel like I would rather just paint stuff instead of sketch it, because when I get to the shading, when I get here, I feel like this is when I'm like, oh yeah, I can see where this is the wrong shape and this is the wrong shape. And I'm like, if I was just shading it from the beginning, I wouldn't have to cycle back around and fix anything. I would have seen it, then. And I don't know if that's always actually the case, but if I feel like it's a faster way of sketching, I'm gonna try it. If it saves my wrist a little bit of energy, it is worth it. I remembered the grabby stick, but it did help. It did. It did. Put it on one of those lanyard zip cords. Ooh, yeah, something that I could like actually grab with it through the end. Maybe. Also, if I put I could probably well, the problem is nothing is stuck to that's my main my main issue with the Wacom Express remote is I can't glue anything to the back of it. It's like a really nice, smooth, grippy silicone. I like the texture of it. And it's like good enough to kind of stay on like it'll sit on my tablet up to a certain angle and then it will kind of slide off. But I wish if it was easier to stick stuff to it, I could stick one of like those little rings on it, like people put on their phones. That would be kind of handy. Then again, I guess I shift, it's so large I shift it up and down in my hand a lot. Also, that's the other issue with this, honestly, is if you have really small hands, this thing is really big, but I make use of all the buttons, so I like it. Dun, 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 dun. And I end up fucking playing, like, Baldur's Gate with it and shit. Honestly, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but making sure you have your shortcuts in line and like your most used things on some kind of hotkey, that is what matters. What those hotkeys are attached to matter less. There were a few other ones I was curious about, but like because I draw so much, I was like, I'm curious about some of the ones. I, I don't know. I don't know if I can actually try a different one or not. Because there's other stuff I really need to get first, and this is honestly still working for the moment. But, I don't know. I think Clip Studio itself has one called the TabMate. And it has, isn't like a little joystick. And that part looks interesting to me. But you don't have to use those. I think somebody even got like a little, it's like a gaming, one-handed like gaming joystick type thing. And they put hotkeys on that. It just didn't have enough buttons for me, because the more I can have, the better. I think the TabMate looked like it would be more comfortable to hold, though, as far as, like, reaching all the buttons. I don't know. It's not something there's really been a ton of stuff out there for a while. I'm kind of glad, because it feels like at some point stuff gets to the point where, like, when I was trying to find webcams and research stuff, it just feels like a lot of stuff is hyped up and targeted at streamers to just be like, hey, this is the newest best thing, you want this. And it's like, is it really? Is it really? And I'm like, I don't know. A lot of them seemed really excessive to me. I don't need something that like tracks my movements around, and I think the servos and stuff looked like I had a webcam that I was using for like 14 years. The Logitech, like the little brick, lasts forever, goes and goes, and I can't imagine if something had servos to like make it follow me around that it would last anywhere near as long. I'm not really looking for disposable products, though. Whenever possible, I'm kind of trying to upgrade for life. Like, there's a few things where it's not the case. Like, there's different leaps you make, right? So if you're just starting out doing commissions, or just thinking about doing commissions, you don't want to go out and drop, like, over $1,000 on a Wacom, like, 22-inch tablet. Like, you can start much, much smaller than that. And it's kind of like, there's that scale of barrier to entry where you can start with smaller stuff, or you can start with more expensive stuff. But you don't have to start with the more expensive stuff, right? But more and more things these days feel like they're trying to be like, no, you have to have the best stuff to be the best. And I'm like, but what does it actually add? And I don't think any of them actually had what I really wanted or needed, which was a capability to just get a high quality, like high resolution image that would work for streaming, like a hand cam, essentially. Like if I do traditional art, or I got some 2-part epoxy, so modifying minis is on the table again for Twitch streams. I have the Sisters of Battle. I want to give them all mohawks and give them pretty like roses and add shit. I don't know. And then I have a D&D character I made of Skuttz. She's a unibor, and it's like an orc and a unicorn smooshed together. And she was my first, baby's first D&D character, D&D OC, whatever. And it's like, oh no, I forgot. Why was I talking about Unibor Skuttz? Shit. Thought truncated. Oh well. I'll try again. I was trying to figure out if the claws are good enough, and I'm not happy with the... I'm not happy with them. Oh, I want to make Unibor Skuttz into a mini. There we go. I actually recovered the thought. Oh my god. Oh my god. The file got saved in the crash. I recovered. I remembered what I was talking about. Holy shit. It is a good day. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Why doesn't this have a little lanyard hole in it? I missed the lanyard holes that used to be in everything in the late 90s and the 2000s. Like, they stopped putting them on phones at some point, and I'm like, you sons of bitches, I want my cute little charms. I finally had just got to the point where I was like, oh, look, I can attach stuff to this. Oh, look at this adorable little thing. And then, you know what? The manufacturers were like, no kawaii for you. And I was like, no. So, we don't get nice things. It's the moral of every story. So you just don't get to have nice things. It's not like you can just drill holes in your phone because you want to put a cute little keychain off of it. Not gonna lie, if there were two phones that were reasonably comparable and one of them had the little keychain charm thing. Oh, but if the other one, if one had a keychain loop and the other one had double tap to turn it on, I would pick the double tap to turn it on. If I can't poke a phone twice and the screen wakes up, I don't want it. It's my one requirement. But seriously, why did they take off the keychain loops? Those were the best. Alright, seriously, oops. I just want to erase erase the lines. It looks better without them. There. I just want to paint. Alright. I think we are on to shading the hair, and we're about there. This one's... I don't know. No. I need to ask. I'm assuming mouth is pink. Alright. We'll see if I get a response back, and if not, I will just shade it pink, and if I have to change it later, I will. Just make my best guess, knowing I might have to adjust. Alright, so. Save often. I have not saved at all. Thank you, Bootsy. Oh, I forgot to shade this one. Oops. I forgot to lock the layer too. Alright. Alright. So, let's see about doing... Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Alright, so what do we want to do now? Pink or red for the tongue is fine. Awesome. I'm so glad. I always do my best. She's just so cheerful and perky, and I was like, yeah, I need that in my life right now. Yeah, sometimes I get a little too sucked in and I forget to save. So on Twitch, it's bad enough it's actually a redeem. And so I learned a new program called Tits, and it's Twitch Integrated Throwing System. And I made it so that chat can throw me a burger. And I got really excited about it. I was like, oh, burger, you know, and it was fun. It was great. So then as I was trying to go and find like more stuff to add, so like some of my previous redeems could be a little more interesting and a little more fleshed out, you know. I was like, oh, the save redeem. And previously you would throw like a mini version of Skuttz. It was my old PNG tuber at me, and it would be like my little save reminder. Save, damn it. And I was like, oh, thanks. So I was like, well, shit, what can I do for that? And I was like, okay. So I was just gonna have it throw the PNG tuber the image at me, right? But I thought that was like a little bit boring, and so I was poking around with some of the settings, and I found out you can have stuff stick, and you can have stuff like do various things. So I made it so the burger throws, I can hear it, I'll look up and I'm like, oh, it's a burger. And then it hits me and it turns into the save dammit PNG tuber. And it's like, no, it's not a burger. It was a save reminder. I don't remember who it was, if it was Nittany or Spork, but somebody redeemed it. And I saw it. I was like, burger. And it was like, no, save reminder. And I was like, oh. Why? It's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Depending on which phone you buy, you might be able to drill a hole through the corner. I would not be brave enough. I modify a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things I'm brave enough to put holes through. Not not a phone. They have got to the point everything is so close together and compressed inside. I'm not messing with that. I would have to know for sure. At this point, it's probably better off to just put a hole through the phone case, since I feel like it generally just goes in a phone case these days. Um, and that one I can do. it's it's made of leather, or well, fake leather. I know it's not real. I got a grommet punch somewhere. I'm gonna put a charm on my phone case. Now I have to find a charm to put on my phone case. Well, I'll make a hole and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna put in it. Get my phone piercings, yeah. No, you know what? I'm just gonna get my phone piercings. I have a ton of like... Ooh, that would be cool, actually. Mm-hmm. All right, so whoops. All right, so I have to find the right flow for the hair. No. All right. Hey, Deathlight, how's it going? It would. It would be kind of cool. I actually haven't decked out my phone case in any degree. Well, because I don't have time to. One day. Do. If there's anything fun I could be doing, just substitute it with commission work. I do try to make sure I, like, don't just, like, push really hard and never give myself a break. I've got, if I finish these busts, I get to have a game stream. So, I'm like, yeah. It's more like a checkpoint thing. Just like when I get this many done, I deserve, like, to make sure I take that time to goof around, get to make some progress in Baldur's Gate, and You know, like have that little reward, because otherwise I won't prioritize playing games at all. I just want to finish the commissions. And like I really appreciate that you guys recognize that I'm really trying to put getting everything straight and sorted out first. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so let's do. All right, so let me grab. All right, so. I feel like. I don't think I've been watching anything recently. I've been. Oh, no. I finished season 3 of Castlevania. Yeah, because I hurt my back last week. So I had to chill on the couch for a little bit. I love the show because of the eye style. I'm just like, oh, it's so pretty. Oh, Alucard's so pretty. Why him so pretty? He's so pretty. And then season 3, I'm like, no, he's so pretty. And that's without any spoilers. So yeah. that's that's it. That's that's Castlevania in a nutshell. It's just Alucard is sexy. Why him so pretty? He's just so pretty. He's as gorgeous as I wish like Hoofrey to be. He's my D&D bard. I don't think Hoofrey could even be as just amazing. All right. I would not say Alucard's a bard though. But it rhymes. You know what that means? He should be. I cannot imagine him singing. Oh, if you haven't seen Castlevania, I think it's on Netflix. And if you have the availability to do so, the animation is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Like, I I really don't make a lot of time to watch shows or TV because I feel like, again, if I am watching something, if I'm not watching it passively while I'm already drawing or working, it feels like I should be working instead. So, it's it's nice to have basically had to take a day off and rest my back and watch the show and realize I'm like drinking in the way they're drawing the hair. I'm looking at how they're shading stuff and I'm looking at like all these little minute details in the eyes and the way they draw like the mostly the hair for the different characters. And it's like I forget that it's good for my art brain to see other art styles. and see how other people interpret those shapes and those lines and those styles. And it's really refreshing. Make a didn't say. I know. Oh man. I had to not lulz it at myself a little bit. Clearly Al. Oh, ow. I thought you said AI. I'm like, AI has a 20 charisma? No, the fuck it doesn't. It's an A-L, Al, as an Alucard. His patron is his dad. I wonder. Yeah, that would be interesting to make, well, I'm sure people do it all the time, taking characters from a show and just making their, like, if they were a D&D character, what their stats might be, what class they might be. Sharp toes, gotta watch out for the sharp toes. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, what else do I have? Let's see. So have I tried to watch anything else? I finally watched Has Been Hotel. I still haven't seen hell of a boss. Man. I think of the show and I can just only ever think of Luna. And I'm like, the show's not called Luna. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, right, but what's the name of the show? And I'm like, right. And I'm like, then I go back to looking through the fucking catalog for names in my brain. Like, we weren't just looking for the main character everybody draws from it. We were looking for the name of the show. It's funny, though. That's definitely... I think about shows to some degree. Just by the amount of fan art I've seen from the show. Doo-doo-doo. It was impossible not to see Baldur's Gate fan art for a minute there. Holy crap. It's still pretty prevalent. I love it. I love that that game was so inspiring and so much fun. I know I'm having fun playing through it. Excuse me. If it tells you at what rate we're still in Act 2, yeah, this is the rate at which I get to play video games. I think I've been playing Baldur's Gate for almost a year now, and I'm finally somewhere in the middle of Act 2. It's pretty slow going, but I'll only play a few hours a month, and even then I basically stream it, so I get to feel like I am working while I do it. Otherwise, I can't bring myself to play games. But if I don't, I also lack like an ability to relate to some of it with you guys too. So I think I'm gonna try to make a push. This week didn't work out, but we'll see. If we can do Tuesdays for game days, and I'll pick one other one. Then that way I can just make sure that I'm taking a minute to enjoy some stuff too. So I think what I want to do is start up a second game thing so I can play one game like Baldur. I want to finish Baldur's Gate, but I don't want it to keep me from playing anything else because I don't want to take another year before I get to play a different game. So we'll see. I'll double down on playing Baldur's Gate for a little bit and make a push to actually get a chunk through it or something. And then see about, I don't know what other game I wanted to play next though. Probably Pokemon Nuzlocke. We're probably going to go and have another Nuzlocke. That was really fun. I learned a lot. I don't really know a lot of the Pokemon outside of the first generation and some of the second gen. Other than that, my knowledge is pretty scattered. So it's just really fun to do a Nuzlocke. I've also only ever played Nuzlocks and then like Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, part of Shield. And so I was like, it wasn't. I don't think it was engaging enough for me. After a while, I was like, okay, this is all right. And so doing the Nuzlocke, it's actually like there's a lot of there's just a lot at stake, and so I'm having to learn really fast what Pokemon are strong and weak to different types, and learning the hard way sometimes. And it was good. I had a Vulpix. We lost the Vulpix. All the items were random too, so then I got like a random revive, and I was like, oh my gosh. I said if I got a random revive, I'd bring back my Vulpix. And I was like, maybe though, maybe. And I was like, okay, well, if I get a Firestone and I can evolve my Vulpix into a Ninetales, then I'll for sure. And I got a Firestone in a random item drop. Like, so I was like, okay. Let's go bring back Molly. And I brought back my Ninetales and essentially, well, I brought back my Vulpix, turned her into a Ninetales, and then I just kind of took a flamethrower through the gym. Between her and a Regigigas, I did okay. So I was like, all right, we might go back and visit the second half of that one, but I can't play with any of the Pokemon that I won in the gym with. So I would have to take, I'd have to take everybody else that I played with, those 6, and just put them on the side. And anyone else or any of the new ones I collected would be up for being in my party, but I can't just rely on the same ones that carried me through again. So that would be fun. But I think we're gonna play an entirely different game instead of basically repeating the second half. So I'm good with that. And yeah, I'm just slowly working on stuff. It'll be a minute before we get there. So I'm just kind of putting together some things. So there'll be some redeems. Some fun things. Throw Pokeballs at me. So like when you go to catch a Pokemon, it'll actually huck a Pokeball at me when you go to name it after whatever you want to name it. We could probably start over naming it at chat because everyone will have. We got to the point where we had to start using new names. We're like, okay, all right, now we're gonna start naming them after OCs. All right, what else? All right, so. Okay, so, I was gonna fix this. Alright, so. Alright, so we got Alright, so we got also, this is a great example of how this reads as like chain from further back, even though it's not perfect. I might actually redraw this little chunk here, but all right. So. All right, so just gonna do. Probably should just use the brush I had, but I don't know. I feel like I don't always like the way the brushes look. Oops, let's look at. Yeah, it was on the wrong brush. That's fair. Sometimes I want to get rid of brushes I don't think I use that often. Sometimes I wonder if one day I will use them randomly and be like, oh, I love this. Once in a while, I dream about better organizing my brushes, but I don't think I'll ever get to the point that I do. Yeah, I would revive Light Noodle. I got a Dratini as a starter Pokemon. I love Dratinis. And then I beefed it, and she fainted, and so I lost her. So if I do pick that one up, I would revive my starter, and she would be on my team. So we'll see. We're gonna play a different one first, though. So we'll see. Deathlight, are you gonna try and be my starter again? Are you gonna try to uphold the tradition at this point? Hopefully I don't let the Pokemon faint this time. She only wanted to hug the world. All right. This is gonna bug me. I can put it on a different layer, and then if I hate it, I still have it. Yeah. All right, give me just a second. I need to use the restroom, and then actually get some more water again because I already drank it all. I think I need to try some mouthwash or something. I've just been sipping on it. My mouth is like really dry today, but the heater's on blast, so that's probably it. It's like fucking 42 degrees out. It's too damn cold. Alright, let's save. And then give me just a minute, I'll be right back. I will be fast. Alright, and we are back. Alright, so I'm debating if I want to use a brush or if I would like to just leave the hand-drawn chain. Alright, let me... that's part of the problem. Alright. Ow. So, it turns out, my line work was in the way. More reasons to just shade. Alright, so I'm just gonna compare, because, yeah, it's driving me nuts. Alright. Oops. See, it makes just as many clusterfucks as I do. Alright, so... I just like to basically go hint at the height of the chain. Usually works pretty well. So a lot of the time, you don't necessarily have to make stuff perfect. The brain does a lot of assuming. So you just have to get stuff looking close enough that it sort of registers as what it needs to. It's like why you can get a... Bleh. Sorry. I'm just sucking at talking tonight. It's why I like doing stippling or scribbles in the background for foliage works really well. Because your brain kind of assumes from the colors and the gestures like what that's supposed to be. And you kind of get to... If you kind of get too specific, you like almost draw the attention away and out into some of the other details and away from like the main parts. So it's really interesting. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of like maybe shadow. And then it had what? Alright, I'll do it on the eye layer. And then let's see. Kind of want it to look. Will it? Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I want it to glow. I don't know if it's supposed to glow. Oops. All right. Hit glow now. Alrighty. I don't know what else. I want to say that's it. We're done. What else? Alright, so now we add yeah, let's do it. Let's see, that's probably here. Yep. Alright, so I just want to move my signature. So I'm gonna scoop it up. And I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm just gonna see where. No, I don't want all the line art. Yeah. Fuck. Alright. I mean, I think that looks old, but yeah, we're gonna do it that way. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna save this one. I think we're done. I don't know what else to do for the background. I want it to be warm and happy like she is. Oh boy. Ooh. Ugly sweater for Skuttz. Yeah. Oh. I should have already made that. Alright, save as PNG. Alright, let me send these off and we'll start the next one. Alright, I might have just hit my wall here. I'm tired. I'm gonna go ahead and put sticky notes. Put the sticky notes up. And I'm just gonna bust through shading these, and yeah, I'll still be in chat a little bit or reply if somebody has a question. Otherwise, I'm just not going to keep rambling to fill space. And I'm gonna go ahead and just try and focus in on getting these last 3 shaded for today. I'm really looking forward to this one. I think we're gonna save her for last. Of course, I've got the traditional, can you make the booba a little bigger? So I must oblige and throw my pen on the floor. Can the grabby stick get the... What happens when I drop the grabby stick? I need another grabby stick. Alright. Hey, at least I'm gonna go down for 2 right? Alright, I'm gonna pick up my tablet pen. Yeah, oh, I'll kick him over in the same spot. Ha ha! Yeah. Alright, the dominoes are falling. Yes, yes. I'm really trying to get all of these busts finished by the end of the year. So I'm definitely super excited and like focused trying to hit that goal. So thank you so much for watching me. Don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying it. And like I said, feel free to still ask me any questions in the chat. I'm just going to answer them when there's actually something to reply to. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna go anime boy, bunny boy, and then we're gonna finish with the Star Wars. With the Star Wars character. Oh, that's where I was going. It's like I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I'm too tired. That was too far in. That shouldn't have been that many. No. Alright, feel free to turn on your own jams. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be chilling here to my own. Honestly, whenever I'm muted, that's all I'm doing is pretty much just like singing badly at the top of my lungs to my music. So, I'm sparing you, really. If you've ever actually, if you've been in one of my streams when I accidentally leave it unmuted, I'm sorry. I can sing okay, but man, let me tell you, I'm not trying to sing good. I'm focused on drawing. Like, no. Alright, so yeah. I don't know what else to even ramble about. That's why we're stopping. And I'm just gonna sticky note. That's what I needed to do. Put the sticky notes on. Alright. And then we'll go super fast. There we go. This is the one. Alright, so I want to make some more sticky notes, you know, honestly. Where should I put it today? I always put it in the same spots. Can I get it on my horn? Yeah, I did. Alright. All right. That's where it goes today. Oh. Maybe that's what I'll do on Twitch. If you subscribe or gift subs or something, I'll take a sticky note and put your name on it and stick it on Skuttz for the stream. Or something. Like, would that. That could be fun. everybody. I'm gonna try to come in here quiet, and see. I know the music was real quiet, so here I am talking again. I hope I didn't spook you too much. And yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. I think we made it. I finished shading all four. I'm gonna take a break. I need to eat some food. And if I have any more pep in me tonight, we've got one more to finish shading on Twitch. That would make me super duper happy to get my whole workload taken down and finished. So, yeah, 4 busts down. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm so tired. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Let me pull up everything I worked on real quick. We got the alien babe. We've got the proof that just because I don't like Star Wars doesn't mean I don't like your Star Wars OCs. I do love hot alien babes. A plus. And then let's see, we got a bunny done with a workout. Sports bun basketball. He's really cute. I feel like I had a lot of fun with that one. And then we finished anime boy with the super fun hair. And then, let's see, what did we do? We started the stream off with the mega happy horsey with the claws. Yes. What a good day. Look at that. Everything. Oops, I'm blocking it. I'm being a jackass. I'm sorry. Oh, man. All right, cool. I'm going to go scrounge up some food, and I hope everybody has a good evening. And if you're subscribed or following over on Twitch, you should catch the notification when I go live. Man, you can I'm tired. It's okay. I don't need my brain to draw. All right. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.